this game. It takes me back to elementary school. You know, summer break hits. You and your buddy, your neighbor even, you know, back then. You've got all summer break to grind out RuneScape. You've convinced your parents to get you a month of membership, or what have you, and you're hyped. So I have not played this game in years, but I saw that they had released some other kind of game. I think it's like a building survival game, I don't know. But it made me think about Old School RuneScape. So I decided to check it out, and here we are in Lumbridge, at the Lumbridge Castle. So I've gotten a little bit of stuff done. I tried recording, and I had the music playing through the music player, and I just couldn't. Some of the songs like balance differently. And so I've gone ahead. Apparently they have it on the Internet Archive. So I'm gonna have some Old School RuneScape music playing in the background. And then I'll be able to adjust, you know, the audio level on those individually. But I've picked my favorite RuneScape songs to put in. If there's any missing that you want me to put in on another video, please leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite song is. But yeah, so let's do a little walk around. So we've got, I think this is the axe store. Hey Bob, have you got anything to sell? So he's got pickaxes, axes, and iron battle axes. I guess he's only got one bronze pickaxe though, so. Does he have a quest? Give me a quest. Get your own. Let's see. Oh, I guess this is just a home. Oh, I just released them from their prison. Okay, we've got this chef here. I think he might have a quest. No, I guess not. Count check. Oh my gosh, like account security. And Nigel, maybe Nigel's got a quest for us. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try and like get at least one quest. Okay, never mind. Oh, we'll find a quest eventually, but I'm gonna do a little walk around. So there's a quest line that ends up in here. Over here, me and my buddy used to grind these giant rats and spiders and stuff. But over here, I spent a lot of my early game. Let me turn my run on. Grinding fishing. As well as, oh, okay, we'll do a little combat. Why can't I attack this? Oh, I think this is a little advanced for me. We'll see if we can't handle it. Anyways, I do a lot of mining here. We might have this. I've got some shrimp I can eat. I don't know why it doesn't default to attacking. I've got bread as well. Okay, maybe we can get this. But no. Copper tin, you go run to the smithy down this way. I'll head there next. Give me some bones. We'll bury the bones, try and grind some prayer points. But no, you'd hit that copper and tin. Bring it over this way. Use the mini-map to walk around. That's new. There's some stuff in there. That's the chapel. And then you'd come in here. I wonder if it's still here. Oh, come on. Let me in. Let me in. see? Okay, there used to be a forge right here. There was never a bar in here. I guess this is like a hangout spot now. I wonder if there's a new... Okay, never mind. Maybe this is the old building. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So you'd bring your copper and tin over here and smelt your bronze. And then we've got our good old shopkeep right here where you'd come sell all your BS. And then me and my buddy Austin, we always used to hang out up here and chat, and we'd pretend like this was our house. Examine Tatty Toy. Looks like it's got the name Suro stitched onto it, so that's Suro's toy. No, this just brings back so much nostalgia. Alright, let's go for a walk here, see if anything attacks us. Across the way, we'll head back this way here in a little bit. But across the way we've got the Goblin camp, which is where I spent a good amount of time grinding just attack. We got some cows over here if you need leather. You can get wheat over here. You know, the camera angles haven't changed much. It's still kind of a pain in the butt to look around. I guess you can zoom out way more now, though. Back in the day, hold on, I think I can... Yeah, this is the classic layout. This is what RuneScape used to look like. It's like 680 by 680 or some crazy. Okay, now we want the classic layout. We want max nostalgia. And then you pick wheat here, and then if you need to do the chef's quest, you go in here, you drop your wheat at the top, and then it'll grind it into flour. Got potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. And I don't remember so many goblins being everywhere. I think this way is to Varrock, but let's kind of work in a circle and expand. So I'll meet back up with you guys whenever I get to the bridge. Okay, I'm back. I don't remember this wooden bridge being here. I don't know if they added that or what, but there's a stone bridge over here that I always used as my way to get across. So yeah, here's where me and the homie we'd grind goblins for hours at a time. You know, I think I was in 2nd grade when I found out about RuneScape. So we were always, like scared to... I mean, I went in the wilderness a handful of times. I spent most of my time mining at the... there's some mines over here. Maybe we'll go check that out next. Killing things like this. We'd like grind our magic on the locked up demons at I think it's Port Sarim, I want to say. Here, hold on, I've got a newcomer map. Yeah, Port Sarim. But yeah, we hung out. Mainly Varrock, Lumbridge. I think we went to Falador every now and again. Look, cowhide's worth 200 gold. Like, inflation is real, for real. But no, there was I didn't point it out, but there's a log back there that you can cut down into a canoe, and when I got my membership, yeah, I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, like, we can fast travel. And then there used to be, yeah, right there, like, that fence, that knocked over fence over there. Only members, for some reason, can use that. It's like a agility or something. But yeah, there was like shortcuts you could get, so I remember me and my buddy Austin. Yo, what? I'll pick that up. There's monsters down there. This dude is just grinding. No, but me and my buddy Austin, we went camping with my family one weekend. And like at the campfire, we were telling my dad about RuneScape. Like he didn't really understand it, but we were like, yeah, no. If you get a membership, I actually might go run and snag some of this stuff. If you go, we're just spamming this as much as we can. I don't know if I'm gonna make any money off that, but we'll see. We were telling him, like, yeah, if you get a membership, you can do all these other cool things. We were like, yeah, we've pretty much beat the free game, even though dude, I never, even after getting a membership, I never finished, like, Dragon Slayer or whatever. But no, we convinced him, like, can you give us a membership? And, he said yes, he's kind of drunk, and then we got back to the house after camping, and we were standing around in the kitchen. That's where my family PC was. And he looked at us and he goes, all right, and we got it set up. And then I found out you could get the prepaid cards. And so, like, when I'd go to my grandma's, she'd give me, like, money to go to Dairy Queen or whatever. And I would just go buy RuneScape membership cards. God, it was such a good time. And then this is Al-Kharid, Kharid, whatever. Oh, it's a crash star. Interesting. But yeah, there's a bank right here, so we would mine at the mine over here, come bank everything here, and then we'd go, I can't remember exactly where. There's a location where there's a bank right next to actually it might be right here. Maybe it was here. Yep. So never mind. We would come in here, smelt everything we wanted to smelt, and then drop it in the bank and then go to the Grand Exchange. And that was our gold XP farming technique for months at a time. And then, we were kids, and I remember we used to like role play, like being like family members. Like, we always considered each other brothers, so we would like act like that. And then, you'd run into other people that played along, whatever. It's probably not a great thing for a second grader to be interacting with people on RuneScape, but, we did. So let's see, I think if we go north here, we've got full run, let's start running. We can try and make our way to Varrock, whatever you want to call it. Doo-doo-doo. What's up, fellow newbie? Dude, and I remember the first person I ever encountered in RuneScape. His name was Water112233. It's like a core memory for some reason. I was like spamming him with like asking him for help with the Draynor Village, like the vampire quest, and he was like, after I spammed him enough, he like told me what I needed to do. But yeah, I don't know why that guy stuck with me. So here we are at Varrock. Charlie the Tramp. I think this is how you start the there's like a mission where you need a shield and somebody else needs a sword, so you need like 2 people to complete it. And I remember everybody always went right here to do this part, to get the shield, I want to say, and nobody went over here to do the sword. So there was like a flux of or like a oversaturation of shields. So I never finished that quest because I could never find anybody with a sword. So here we are at the Varrock Square. And here's the castle. I never really come back here much. I remember this is like a good spot to like cut down trees or something. I think there's some like willow trees or yew trees, one of them back in the back. I think this lady over here has something to do with the Dragon Slayer quest. Look, I'm unlocking all these tracks. Nice. That was another fun thing, was like, oh, I got a new music track, and you'd listen to it, and then you get tired of it. And then you get your bank right here. You used to be able to like sit down, and it would restore your run quicker. But yeah, you go through. Oh, Romeo and Juliet's house, I think. We'll make another stop after I show you guys the Grand Exchange. Let's see if it's as bombastic as it used to be. Doesn't look like it used to, dude. Back in the day, there would be so many people that you couldn't even like see where your character was. Definitely the densest amount of players I've seen so far, though. But yeah, I spent plenty of time here, you know, selling mind runes, 5 GP per, you know, like that was some stuff you would do. I don't know any prices. Body rune. Yeah, I don't know any prices, so I just threw something out there. I think this is Romeo and Juliet's house. So let me... I remember you could get cats. Oh, man. Whenever you become a member, you could, like, have pets. And, I used to have so many, like, kittens. I always thought they were so cute. This is another spot that we would, like, act like was our house and hang out with the people. It became like we had like a group of people. Or no, I think it was this house actually. Yeah, it was this house. It was the smaller house. And then my account got banned here because either I did share my password with my buddy Austin, and he swears up and down that he didn't do it, but somebody was asking for on my account, somebody was asking for NSFW chat, and you know, like Jagex sent me like screenshots. They're like, this is why you got banned. And I remember lighting him up. I was like, dude, you got my account banned, blah blah blah. He was like, it wasn't me, somebody hacked you. And like by this time I was probably in 4th grade, and so I believed him. But you know what, I think I'm gonna I think I might message him and be like, hey man, was it you that got my account banned? My old account name was Big Bro 428, because when I was in 2nd grade, my sister had just been born, and so I was like super excited to be a big brother. I don't know why 428 popped up, but it was probably just like an auto-filled you know, number, like Big Bro's already taken. How about Big Bro 428? That's the tutor. Is there a store nearby? I think the general shop is like this building over here. Let's see if we can sell this iron ore and get some gold. So yeah, I think I might do some RuneScape videos every now and again, just like, oh, we'll grind up a little bit, you know, just some like background video for ramble videos. What are you selling? Okay, sell 50. Okay. Sell. I mean, we got 75 gold. How much is this? 644 for iron. Chestplate. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how quickly I can progress. And I think I'd already said this at the beginning of the video, but I had tried to, I'd already used this. I had started the video right here, and then I had done the home teleport to go back to Lumbridge. But yeah, I did like the whole tutorial island and everything. But the music was just like so much louder than me, and I couldn't balance it. So sadly, you guys missed out on the OG tutorial island, but you know, I think it led me to find a better way to make these videos. A bandit? No. I wonder how far this dude's gonna aggro. Okay, good. He didn't aggro very far. Mithril arrows. What is going on here, man? Okay, there's a lot of people over here. Hey, I'll take them coins. No, I missed the coins. Oh, dude, I'm just picking up all these arrows. I can equip them so they don't take up a spot. And then we'll just bury all these bones. Alright. All these people grinding farm. I wonder how many people, like how many bots are playing versus how many like real people. What is this? I bet this is a member area. Let's see. Let's talk to this museum guard. I don't remember this. I can't stop to talk. I'm guarding this workman's gate. You'll need to find another way around. 153 kudos to pass through here. That's something I've never heard of that. Let's look at our map. Well, wait. Is there a full map? Okay. So, where do we want to go? Escarnia. So this is Varrock. This will take me back down. So this is just the, like, east entrance. There's Falador. I'd kind of like to make it to Port Sarim. So, what's our best route here? Probably coming back through, crossing. You know, maybe that'll be a good one. So we'll route here, cut through Barbarian Village, cut south through Falador, hit Port Sarim, and then we'll wrap back around to Lumbridge, hit Draynor Village. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna cut it here, just so we can get through Varrock. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, we're back. So we're about to pass through the Barbarian Village. I really don't know if I'm walking into like any dangerous places. These goblins are fine. That's another fun quest we can do. Is there's like warring goblin villages that we can either, I think we can like take aside or like make them amend. What kind of rocks? Coal and tin. Okay. So let me just double check the map here. So we'll cut left. No. We'll just take this route up into Falador. I don't think there's any other way except through the gate up here. So we can go see the party room. I bet that thing doesn't even get used anymore. Got some more music tracks. Excellent. I don't know what's going on over there. Standing stone. What ancient rites were performed here? I don't know. These dwarfs, yep. I remember you used to be able to build a cannon, like to use in combat. Oh my gosh. Everything's flooding back to me, man. And it always, like, I think I've been recording for like 30 minutes and I've been able to hit from Lumbridge down to that little mining area south of it. Back up, check out all the like farms and stuff. Al-Kharid, Varrock, and now Falador. Like, dude, it used to seem like it took so much longer to get around the world. Yeah, these guards are way stronger than I am. Three more music tracks. So we got a barber. We can go change our style. Another forge. I think this is where the White Knights stay in this castle. What am I doing walking? Turn on the run, buddy. Sorry, I was just been enjoying the sights. Yeah, White Knights. Yeah. I do remember fighting these guys, so hanging out in here and grinding that. So that's the Falador Castle. Let's hop over here. I think, oh yeah, this is another one of those like member-only agility things. Let's look at the map. What's our... Okay, so I need to head back and around the castle. A spade. I have some kind of strong memory around here. I think we did gem cutting or something. I think it was this building. Let me see. Let me look in here. I could have swore there was something in here. Workbench, desk. Huh. I don't know, I used to remember like a dude in here. I think that's some kind of quest. I'm already on the quest. Got a bank here. Let's look at the map one more time. Yeah, let's swing by the party room and see. Yep. So the party room was like really rich people could put on a party and be like, they'd put a couple of items in this box and then balloons would fall and everybody would be in here stomping balloons, and you might get lucky and get one of the items that the rich person put in the chest. So me and my buddy would hang out here all the time hoping for a like a party hat or like a Santa hat. I can't remember what there was like always a hat that was big deal to have. And then okay. So okay. Yeah, so this way and then we'll cut left. So I guess this is the route. Hey, what's up? Arconia? Somebody just disappeared over there. That might have been an imp. Like more mithril arrows. People just be slinging arrows. I think there's dark wizards over here or something. There's something over there that I don't want to. Oh, fudge. Okay, I might have gotten myself killed. Look, these bandits are chasing me. Okay, that's all you gotta do is turn it on for a second. Sea Shanty 2. Alright, I'll probably play Sea Shanty 2 right now. That and Flute Salad were like top tier songs. Me and my buddy would hang out here and drink beers in 3rd grade. So, and then these guys is how you get to one of these boats. I can't remember which one, but one of these will take you to, let me pull it up on the map, Karjama Island. So you'd land, I'm trying to remember. Man, where is it? There was like a dock that everybody used to hang out on and go fishing. So I guess we show up here, yep. And then I remember you'd come off, and then you'd cross, so I think it was... So it's probably like this right here. But yeah, you get like lobster and all kinds of fish. And I always felt like there's random encounters in this game, and I always felt like they happen more often on Karjama Island, but I think it's because it was just such a dense, like, collection of people that you just saw it happen more often. So that's Port Sarim. And then I think over here is where you get like the there's some kind of witch quest over here where you need like an Eye of a Newt. And then let's go check out, there's a bank over here that got broken into. I wonder if they ever fixed it. Look at it. Patched wall, a patched up hole. So that was a quest line for a while, was like you had to figure out who broke into the bank. You know what I mean? And then I used to grind pickpocketing here for some reason. I would always like steal from these stalls and stuff. Yeah, this was another hangout spot. Man, we got around back as kids. We used to do all kinds of stuff. Alright, I'm saving my sprint in case I run into any enemies. I think in Al-Kharid, or wherever, the desert place, I think your quest wants you to like save this girl from this prison over here. Was that a dark night? Yep. Like a viaduct over troubled waters. This is a nice bridge. So I think this is like some kind of mage's tower. Look, here's a fairy ring. I never figured out how to use those. Do 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 do. I mean, I'll take them. Is that stealing? What does that do? I don't know if they do anything. There's one more thing to wear. And so we would come up here. I don't know if it's still a thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's plenty of floors, huh? Yeah, so we would come up here. And we would grind our magic on this lesser demon. So we would just spam spells at this thing and like chat all day long. And let's see. teleporting back to Lumbridge now. So, I remember this ritual well. I should have done it on that star over there. Like, this clue scroll is still here. That must hang around for a while. No, but so we hit Lumbridge pretty well. Checked out this area. We checked out all the farms near Draynor Village. Came back around. We went through Al-Kharid. Checked out the mines here. Went up through Varrock. Checked out the Grand Exchange. I missed Edgeville. I could have hit Edgeville, but you know, it'll just give us something to check out in the future. I think all this over here is like, I think all of this is like members area over here. So maybe if we enjoy it, we can check all that out sometime. And then obviously we're not going in the wilderness. Not yet, at least. So I think we covered some good ground on exploration, like going through the world. The first things I'm going to be grinding, let's see. This is a new feature, at least from when I last played. We're going to be doing some gathering paths. We're going to get level 5 fishing, wood cutting, and mining. And so I think that'll be a good video to bust out. I've already gotten... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I had started playing a little bit on my phone on a different account, and I had gotten to like level 4 fishing and level 2 wood cutting and some mining. So yeah, I think we'll be able to bust that out in the next video. But if you guys have any stories you want to tell from when you played RuneScape, I'd love to hear about them. Hey, look, AM each, come get in on Twitch. The crazy chat function. No, but I'd love to hear any stories you guys have about RuneScape and any nostalgia you feel. If you've got like a favorite song you want put in, let me know in the comments. Go ahead and give this video a like, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You know, I kind of do a variety of games, so, you know, just hang out and see if I post anything you enjoy. But you guys have a great rest of your night and sleep good. All right, bye.